Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Summer Meyers, and today we're talking about fall favorites. Katie from Life in the Mundane reached out to me and asked if I would like to collab with her. And I was so excited to do so because one, she's awesome, and two, I love talking about the fall. So this kind of worked out great. Katie is this wonderful resource of information and thoughtfulness about homeschooling. I started following and watching her videos way back when I started homeschooling 3 years ago, and just all the resources and ideas that she pulls from really helped me on my journey. So I'm going to have her channel link down in the description box below. Please go check her out and say hey. Also check out the description box for the playlist for the other mamas who are doing this collab video and other fall favorites. So when Katie asked me what are some of my favorite things about the fall, my mind just like started whirring like, oh, I love the fall, because I do. And there's a stereotype there, I get it. I mean, the pumpkin spice, the sweaters, the change of the seasons and leaves and the cooling down, and I love it so very much. But there's a couple of things in particular that I love doing with my kids and that I thought I'd share with you guys today. One of the favorite things that I love to do every year is go to the farmer's market. So I don't just go to the farmer's market once a year during the fall, but I always make a special point to do it in October, usually kind of in the beginning, because that's when all the farmers come and they set up their booths and all these cute pumpkins and corn and haystacks. It's just a magical world at our farmer's market. And I have gotten so many cute pictures over the years of my kids, you know, straddling pumpkins and picking things out. I love going and doing that with them, and it's kind of become a tradition in our house actually to go to the farmer's market and pick out our pumpkin. And I'll tell you the reason why, because I love the pick your own pumpkin farms where they've got the, you know, the tractor rides and the hay rides and whatever, you know, like they've got stuff going and then you pick your pumpkin. But those can get rather pricey when you have more than 2 kids. So I don't like the idea of dropping like $100 so all 5 of my kids can pick out a pumpkin. Like, that doesn't appeal to me. And the farmer's market always has really good deals on pumpkins. Big pumpkins that my kids are free to carve, free to paint. And so that's where we get our pumpkins every year. All right, Caroline, is that our pumpkin?
Yes.
What are we gonna do with it?
I'm gonna make some muffins.
Should we take it home and roast it?
You can also make smoothies as long as I get to put cake.
Should we go? Well, it looks like our wagon's occupied. What are you two doing in there?
Why are you
Your loafers?
You're using.
Ooh, this countertop's filthy. We're gonna just hand it for a second. Okay, what was I doing? Hey guys, so we got back from farmer's market last week and we bought a pumpkin. Oh, here we go. Oh, this is what I grew up knowing as Indian River pumpkin. If you go to your local farmer's market, you should be able to buy pumpkins that you can cook with. And that's what we do with our Indian River pumpkin. And we do this every fall. Like, honestly, there's nothing better than pumpkin ravioli. There's nothing better than pumpkin muffins, pumpkin cake, pumpkin spice cake. What else do you make up with pumpkin? It acts a little bit like banana bread, but it is rather wet. So it's not like traditional canned pumpkin that you just get at a grocery store. So there's a lot more water when you are cooking with an actual pumpkin. Oh my gosh. Pumpkin pie. I can't believe I didn't include that in the beginning. Also pumpkin pie. Let's carve this baby up. I'm just deciding what the best way is to do this. And actually, if I'm being honest, I normally have Michael cut it because weak girl arms. Nice sharp knife. And that's what it looks like on the inside. So you can actually take this bowl that's filled with all the guts, separate out the seeds, and you can roast those. I might leave this out for my husband if he would like to do that. I'm not a huge fan of pumpkin seeds anyway, so. And that's it. It's like the easiest thing ever. And now what we're gonna do is we're going to rub it down with a little bit of olive oil, and then we're gonna put it on a cookie sheet, and we're gonna bake it at 350 for like 2 hours or something. won't slide around, babies. So the other fun thing that I love to do in the fall is bake. I love fall baking because the house is cooler and it's cooler outside, so you can bring stews, you can bring soups. Not only that, pastries, pastas. It's just preparing you to be fattened up for the winter, right? And I love that. I mean, maybe definitely not swimsuit season, but that's okay. That's okay. We can roll with it. We can roll with it. Not only that, I really love to bake this particular muffin recipe with my kids. One, because it's hilarious watching them trying to scoop out flour and running around trying to pull stuff out of my cabinets and finding it. It's a lot of fun to watch them bake. Makes me laugh. For my older kids, I usually let them go all at it and I'm like, hey, go make this thing, and they make it for me. It's actually pretty amazing. For my younger kids though, I stand there and I watch them and I help them out and I help them scoop or whatever. But it's so much fun to watch them put together a recipe and just reading it out and seeing how they interpret it and then helping them out. So this is called the best pumpkin muffin recipe. I'm not sure where exactly we found it, but it really is the best. I have tried several and this is the one that we have returned to again and again. And you can absolutely use canned pumpkin. It's gonna come out thicker, so you're gonna have to thin it out a little bit with extra milk. Are you ready, honey? Should we put those muffins in the oven?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's put them in the oven. And then what is better after you have cooked delicious pumpkin muffins and you pull them out of the oven than to sit around and read a good book. So every fall I pick out kind of like a spooky book. So last year we read Bunnicula, which was fabulous. This year we're reading Sleepy Hollow, and there is nothing better with your muffins and a good book than some fresh farmer's market jam. So this is something that we picked up at the farmer's market the other day, and it was really, really good. Maybe a little heavy for our muffins, but still really, really good. And we had a blast. It was a beautiful, beautiful day to just enjoy some fall weather things. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like, subscribe. Please check out the playlist down below and see the other moms' fall favorites and things that they love to do in the fall or love having in the fall. I'm so excited to see what everybody else has put together. Also, swing over to Katie in the Life of Mundane. Tell her I said hey. If you are visiting from any of these places, hello! I'm so glad you could join us. Please introduce yourself down in the comments and I would love to say hi. Anyway, take it easy, everybody. Bye.